I was born in Virginia. Oh yes, and that's the state that will win ya. It will, and if you got a soul in ya, ain't no southern pride.
Hey everyone, the last time that we were at King's Dominion, we were in line waiting to ride Raptera for so long that by the time we got out, we didn't have much time to look at the rest of the park. And what we did get to see, it was pretty dark, so we didn't get a great look at it. So this time we're here to take a look at the things that we didn't get a chance to take a look at last time, and also get a daytime look at everything that it was too dark to see well last time, especially the area where Anaconda used to be. So let's go take a look. There's some new 50th merchandise in Plaza Gifts. They have this 50th anniversary replica Eiffel Tower. This is how it looks outside of the box. It's got a nice big 50 there in the center. And it even has a little backstory about the Eiffel Tower on the side of the box. They also, I'm not sure if we saw these or not last time, this doesn't look familiar to me, a 50th anniversary King's Dominion coin. We saw a 50th anniversary Eiffel Tower pin, but they have a couple of other new pins too. They have this 50th logo as well as this round 50th pin. And this smaller 50th pin here. And a couple of more general King's Dominion pins, this design, and the design with the roller coasters here. It looks like there's also a new line of general King's Dominion merchandise, all with a similar logo on it. They have this baseball cap. In addition to the baseball cap, they also have this greenish colored t-shirt. They have this stemless wine glass, and this decal, I believe. Below that decal is this shot glass, and they have this tumbler as well. And the tumbler, since Jen is holding it, is $29.99. Also a couple of Twisted Timber shirts that may or may not be new. There's first this brown shirt with this design on the back. The front of it looks like that. And then the other shirt that may or may not be new, it's new to us I think, is this one here also with the stats on it. And that's all that's on the front. We saw the navy and gold colored 50th anniversary King's Dominion articles of clothing and souvenirs. They have a whole separate 50-year anniversary line with this design on it. This particular item here is a sleeveless shirt. In addition to the shirt, they also have this 50th decal, a 50th magnet, a 50th keychain, a 50th stemless wine glass, 50th water bottle, a 50th regular t-shirt, and a 50th cut-off sweatshirt. You can see it ends right there, so that's much shorter than your typical. They also, not 50th exactly, but they also have this King's Dominion fanny pack that has the opening year of 1975, if fanny packs are your thing. Over here. When we were looking at the 50th anniversary clothing last time, I don't believe we saw this particular 50th anniversary jacket. White sleeves, white buttons, mostly a black design, nothing on the back. The jacket is $69.99. The beer garden on International Street is now open for the season, and they have a new sign in front, which goes along with the blue sign over here that they had last time we were here. Also noteworthy is the fact that they're selling the all-day and all-season drink cups. The orange here is the all-season and the green is the all-day. They look like they're sturdier than they used to be, but coming along with that is an increase in price. They are now $35.99 for the all-season cup. So here's a better look at the all-season cup. It says Six Flags Entertainment Corporation at the bottom, but the parks that it lists are only the Legacy Cedar Fair parks. so I assume that means that this will not be valid at the Legacy Six Flags parks despite having the Six Flags logo on it. I'm a little concerned about the Six Flags branding on here because I've heard horror stories from people who have all-season cups from actual Six Flags parks who said that their cups within a day had the bottom fall out of it and they'd sort of disintegrated. So hopefully these are made a little bit better for the Legacy Cedar Fair parks than the actual Six Flags cups. We took a nighttime look at this last time we were here, but here's a daytime look at the work on the pizza parlor and the pretzel station here, as well as the beer station that they have around this side. They still have paper covering all the windows. You can't see any of the work that's going on inside. I'm curious how far along they are now that it's starting to warm up and the park is open and fairly crowded. Also noted in the window they have their permits for the construction. It says right here, renovation of the pizza parlor. I'm doing plumbing. There's a second one as well. Next to the caricature spot on International Street, the King's Collection store is currently undergoing renovations. I think we walked right by this when we were here at night before. We couldn't tell, but now that it's daytime we can see they have the windows all covered up with plastic. So who knows what they're doing in here. Well, the Eiffel Tower was open for a hot minute on opening day of the park, but unfortunately it looks like they're still working out the kinks. That's not open today. Here's a daytime look at the plot of land where the Berserker pirate ship used to be. Much like we'll see with the Anaconda plot later in the video, you can't even tell that a pirate ship was ever here. They did such a good job disguising it with the landscaping. It's really impressive. You also get this great view of Dominator to boot, which you couldn't get before. Still miss the pirate ship, but the view is really nice. Also, bonus points for the brand new paint job. The orange and the blue are way more vibrant than they used to be. They did a great job repainting this thing. The King's Dominion floral clock is in full bloom already. Unfortunately, they haven't taken the time to set it to the correct time yet. This really does no good to show at night because the Americana Ferris wheel has recently had its lighting package removed. Most likely it's going to be getting a replacement that's a lot nicer, but as of right now, I don't believe there are any lights on here, though I don't think we'll be here late enough to see whether or not that's true. At the far end of Candy Apple Grove, these four posters used to be seasonal. They used to have spring, summer, fall, and then the last fourth poster used to be for Winterfest, but now that Winterfest is no more, they've replaced it with new for 2025, Rapterra. Twisted Timbers today has a sign out in front warning everybody that they're only running one train today, unfortunately. And because of that, it's causing a wait time of 60 minutes. Next to the arcade in Candy Apple Grove is this empty, somewhat empty building right here. The facade of this building is the trick-or-treat haunted house during haunt, so obviously the inside of this building has a bunch of haunted items inside of it. It's been a while since we've been here in the summer months, so I can't remember, but I seem to feel like the facade stays up year-round, so I may be wrong about that. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but if I am right and they were keeping the facade up year-round and they have now taken it down, it makes me wonder what they're planning for this year's haunt for this building, if anything at all, or what they're going to turn it into outside of haunt. In various areas around the park, they've put in these new digital billboards. So they rotate between different ads, and eventually when the ad rotation is over, it'll show what the current time. These billboards, this one in particular, is right in between the pizza place and the Candy Apple Grove bathrooms. We also saw one over near Twisted Timbers. So for King's Dominion's 50th anniversary, the Singing Mushrooms have a new song routine. I'm not sure exactly how many songs have been added, but they did add multiple new songs to the routine. Unfortunately, they don't sing constantly. They have to rest every 15 minutes or so, otherwise their throats will get spored. Ba-dum-bum.
Yep, King's Dominion was born and built right here in the most amazing state.
I was born in Virginia. Oh yes, and that's the state that will win ya. It will, and if you got a soul in ya, ain't no southern crown in the city of Doswell. We've got King's Dominion, it's so swell. You know, I reckon you'll like it if you should strike it, that doggone town.
Carry me back to old Virginia, back to my swamp here in Candy Apple Grove. That's where the birds warble sweet in the springtime. That's where this old froggy's heart does long to go. Take it, boys.
Here in Virginia, we got some good morals. Sitting right here, we got a room with a view.
I thought of that in the spore of the moment.
Hey, Lenny, nice mustache.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, spread out. I need as much room as possible.
Fellers, put a cap on it. I don't want us to get in trouble. No place on earth do I love more sincerely than my old Virginia, the state where I was born. I was born. Carry me back to old Virginia. That's where the James and Potomac rivers flow, and that's where the birds warble sweet in the springtime. That's where this old heart of mine does long to go.
Why don't you carry
me back home?
Well, see you later, folks. Hurry on back and visit with us again real soon. Have a great day here at King's Dominion.
The Outpost Cafe and Jungle Expedition has changed up their menu a little bit. You can get some hand-breaded chicken tenders, or you can get an Outpost platter, in which your choices for the platter are grilled citrus chicken, rotisserie beef, or grilled shrimp. And they also have some updated sides. The current side list is the zesty petite potatoes, the Bohemian rice pilaf, mac and cheese, a mango salad, seasonal roasted vegetables, and a spring vegetable slaw. And of course, they also have your typical selection of beverages, including some adult beverages. A couple of new shirts in the Raptera gift shop, one for Pantherian and one for Raptera. This is the front side of the Pantherian shirt, and that's the back. Similarly, the Raptera shirt is here, the front side, and the back side. And these shirts are $26.99. Another new Raptera shirt design is available. Has a nice look at the coaster inverting and gives it stats. The special thing about this particular Raptera design is that it is a King's Dominion pass holder exclusive. The price for the pass holder shirt is $26.99, and notice the Six Flags tag rather than Cedar Fair. We've seen something similar at Dorney Park. King's Dominion now has some beef jerky that's themed to their different coasters. They have a Twisted Timbers variety that is a buttery prime rib. They have a Raptera flavor that's a tender teriyaki. And they have a Pantherian flavor, which is log barbecue. Unfortunately, they do not at this moment have price tags on them, so I'm not sure how much they cost, but they're here in the Raptera gift shop if you're interested. Here's a daytime look at the new facade of the Chicken Shack to fit in with the Jungle Expedition theme. I said it before, but I'm going to mention again, they did a really great job with this to incorporate it into making it look like everything else does over there. Beside the chicken shack, the view of Pantherian is really awesome. It's unfortunate that they aren't testing the trains yet. We'd like to see them going, but that's okay, it'll be worth the wait. It does look like they are retooling, re-theming the station down there, so it'll be really fun to be able to get closer and see what it looks like once that's all done. So here we finally get our daytime look at where Anaconda used to be. You wouldn't even know that a coaster was ever here. They removed everything right down to the underwater tunnel. We didn't even get to see a piece of the destruction of the coaster. They got it down before the park even opened to the public. So now, not only is there not a hole in the water, it just looks like just straight up Lake Charles, as if nothing was ever here before. Here is a daytime look at the less obstructed view of Rapterra. What used to be a chain link fence is now just open air and a short wooden fence. You get a much better view of Rapterra now. And then continuing around, the fence goes all the way over here to the new Coca-Cola machine station, also completely made out of wood, as well as this fence over here. So they really made it jungly in this area as well, even though we're close to Flight of Fear. As expected, the fence is still up, blocking the route to Pantherian. However, you can sort of, over that fence, see the new signage for Pantherian. Over the fence here is a look at the new Pantherian sign. Eventually we'll be able to get a little bit closer to it to get a better look. There's just enough of an opening next to the fence to get a pretty good look at the work being done on the station. Of course, there's no train on the track just yet, but it's nice to see the progress that's being made. I'm glad they left a little gap in here for us. Seems like they're already testing the sound effects that'll be over in that area. Let's have a quick listen. I hope the sounds of the wildlife are coming through on the camera. Currently, Flight of Fear is showing a 45-minute wait, though if you take a look at this line, I'm a little bit skeptical that that is only 45 minutes. That's a little bit ridiculous right now. Looks like Rapterra is still having some growing pains. While we've been near Flight of Fear, they've only launched one train. Seems like they're only launching about one train every 10 minutes or so, so yeah, hopefully they're able to get it together soon, but this is pretty much expected for a new coaster. Last time we were here, we mentioned that the Rapterra single-use fast lane kiosk would allow you to buy the fast lane directly from the kiosk, and they have now lit up that option. The pricing will vary based on crowd level, and today at a moderate level crowd on a Sunday, the cost per ride is $10. It's a shame to see this cool facade vacated. Unfortunately, they decided at King's Dominion before the 2025 season started that they were going to bring Joe Cool's driving school in Planet Snoopy to an end. They have this cool little traffic light. They used to let kids drive little cars around here. That's a shame to see completely empty. It's really neatly themed over here. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this area once they get rid of all of this. Inside of the driving school building, you can still see that some of the cars are being stored in there, in both doors, though it's kind of hard to see from this angle on that second door. While we're in Planet Snoopy, I wanted to quickly spotlight a ride, the only non-coaster ride that we ride in the area. Snoopy's Rocket Express is a slow-moving, elevated ride above the area. It takes you in a big circle around Planet Snoopy, gives you a nice view of everything that the area has to offer. Here's an example of just how much we enjoy riding it. Surprisingly, the Shenandoah Lumber Company ride log flume's already open for the season. But for the moment, the Whitewater Canyon Rapids are not. Near the rapids and the log flume, they have their waterfall running. I've never really paid much attention to this waterfall. It's really nice and peaceful back here. In front of the King's Dominion Theater is an ad for the upcoming King's Dominion Festival of Music, which will begin April 26th. So in about 2 weeks from when we're recording this video, going until June 7th, we're looking forward to checking that one out. King's Dominion Dippin' Dots have a special banana split flavor that is specifically for King's Dominion's 50th. It's very colorful. The Grizzly Coaster is now open for the season, which means that so too is the Grizzly Gulch General Store. In the Grizzly gift shop, I'm pretty sure this shirt design is a new one. That shirt is $19.99, which is actually pretty cheap for a theme park price. There's some new General King's Dominion merchandise. This hoodie with the KD logo on there for $59.99. They have some King's Dominion 1975 mugs and tumblers. They have this King's Dominion hat. This King's Dominion 75 t-shirt. It says Doswell, Virginia, has some coasters on here. They have this subtle short with the King's Dominion logo in the corner. And a couple of other dark blue and burnt orange. Looks like there's a dark blue and burnt orange color scheme to these shirts. A couple other items in the set. This King's Dominion sweatshirt, which the sweatshirt is $49.99. They have this white King's Dominion hat, this white fanny pack, if that's your thing. They also have a fanny pack that actually matches the color scheme of everything else here. They have some, I'm assuming these are pants with sweatpants with a King's Dominion logo on there. And a King's Dominion 1975 t-shirt. And then I think these are shorts, I believe, with the King's Dominion logo. And last but not least, to match those shorts, they have this hoodie. So it's nice to get a daytime look at everything that's new and different at King's Dominion. We also, in addition to not getting it in the video previously, we never even went by to look at it ourselves in the daytime. So the Anaconda change, the Berserker change, everything that was new, none of it we saw last time we were here. So it was really exciting to have a look at everything that's different and also to see some of the updated merchandise. I was surprised at how much new merchandise they added since the last time we were here. We hope you enjoyed seeing it too. If you did, we would appreciate it if you'd give the video a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Every like and subscribe is a big help to the channel. Also, please be sure to check out our Instagram page, which is appearing right over Jen's head right now. Right below that is our thread table. And then right below Jen is our email address. Please feel free to email us any questions, comments, concerns, constructive criticism. We read all of them and we appreciate any feedback that you give. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for watching, but the fun's not over yet. Click the box in front of my face for another fun video, or click my tree to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss another video.